Yo, this is the Gentlemen's Club Podcast. This is your boy Cardell. I'm sitting over here with
Amanda.
Over there in the back
is Zach.
What up, my guys? This is episode 53 of the Gentlemen's Club Podcast.
Let it ride out.
No, I like the fade out. It was good. I always prefer the fade out over just stopping it. Over there in the back, sir. How the fuck are you? How you feeling, man? Where you at?
Blessed and highly favored, man. I can't really say much on it. I am focused. I am, energized. I'm all the things that I need to be. Let's go.
How's corporate life?
Corporate life has been good to me.
Okay,
yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. Corporate life has been good to me. I cannot complain.
Word, Amanda, what's up with you? Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer.
And all tan and shit. I see you.
I know. I'm red. But thank you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, like I said,
you look like you found some sun, a pool or something.
Yes, I did. And like I said, I do believe it was that last episode that we had. I definitely manifested that because I was feeling sad for myself.
Okay, you manifested some sun in your life.
Yeah, I did. Yep, a rooftop pool.
Oh shit!
In it this summer.
Okay, all right. I respect that. I might. So
I was gonna ask you.
Hey, you didn't give us a chance to be fair.
No, it wasn't one of those. It wasn't one of those like you guys should have asked me. It was one of those. I don't have anything to offer. I'm just
You have nothing to offer.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm being forced to. I'm being. What's the word that I want to use? I'll save it for another time. Save it for the next episode.
But maybe if you manifest, you had you didn't have that.
I should manifest paying for a BBL. That's where I was gonna go.
This is first.
I knew.
Yeah,
that he was gonna take it somewhere strange.
But that wasn't what I was expecting.
That's not.
I was just gonna. That's where I was gonna start.
This is the first time I was like speechless on this podcast.
We'll talk about it later. So other than that, I might.
I'm really glad.
Other than
right. Hey, do me a favor, sir. Go into your DMs on Instagram. Actually, no, never mind. I tweaked. We're gonna.
That's okay. We can.
Yeah, no. Next, we're good.
Okay,
we're on. You're jumping.
My bad, man. I'm excited.
It's all good.
I'm excited.
So one of the topics that we wanted to cover,
the real docket,
not
the freestyle. My bad.
Was the energy thieves.
Damn.
The people that suck you dry when you're at 100% and they suck you dry, leave you at like 20%.
Leeches.
And they give you nothing back. And now you're drained and you're emotionally distraught and you don't know why. It's because you're giving all your positive energy to those that don't deserve it.
I spend my life doing this. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I spent my life doing this. And I willingly gave my energy away. That's kind of what I had a question about. Mm-hmm. Are they energy thieves when you're giving it away?
Yeah, if you're a good listener,
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
You're right. There is some accountability that has to be in there, right?
They may be unintentional energy thieves, but they are still stealing all of your positive energy, whatever you have, and then they're going off in there. They're sharing it with someone else. And I'm not talking about in a relationship standpoint, but like, it's like, okay, I give you all this positive energy to bring you up. And honestly, especially if you're down and depressed, like the energy that it takes me to get you happy, it brings me down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole.
Just be an asshole. Then.
But I can't fucking do that shit no more.
No.
Once I was aware of how that does affect people, I stopped with whatever it is that, like, I could be going through something and deal with certain people, and I'll make sure that just seems non-existent. I realized that was, I don't know what to do with that. I realized it caused a lot of issues for me personally, though.
I think I know who I can go. Like, I know who I can go to and just rant because I reciprocate that to that person. I have like maybe one or two. Like, I have maybe one or two people that I can, like, I'm just like so upset and I just need someone to vent to, maybe to talk to.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily feel like I'm dropping my like I'm an energy thief for them because I reciprocate that.
Yeah.
Right.
The reciprocation is key.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, like, I definitely think there's a time and a place to air out all of your concerns. Like, I'm not going to do that to someone that I don't really trust, or if they're going to use that against me, right? So
I got you.
I'm going to level here because Ashton says I don't share enough on this podcast. I recently, as far as like the last 4 months, I have not been willing to even allow somebody to take energy from me, even if they're a person that I know generally reciprocates, because I had so little energy to give.
that's a great point. Yeah.
I've trying to figure things out as far as like, a new job and making sure my family was good. You got to put that face on.
That's a fact.
I can't panic because if I panic, everything else panics.
We were talking about that.
That goes to what we were talking about. Yeah.
Okay, I heard you.
So putting on that face of, even though I'm not 100% sure of when and how, I am sure of that.
Okay.
That eventually it's going to be there, and it's just like, okay, I have to put this face on for so long. So anybody that comes to me that came to me in that time that needed to be able to, I don't want to say steal, but just kind of borrow off of my energy, I didn't allow it.
Okay.
I didn't allow it for the sole reason of I had so little to give already, and I was, barely hanging on to my own sanity in that situation.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So there are people that I owe apologies to.
No, fuck y'all.
Not necessarily because I didn't allow them the ability to kind of like borrow some of my energy, but I didn't give them explanation.
That's what I was gonna ask. When those situations happen, when you're known for, I know I'm here and I'm your rock for these situations, right? But I'm always the rock for you in these situations, and I just don't have it to give right now. Have you guys ever experienced it where people are upset with you because you don't have it to give?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when that's what your MO is. That's what you're known as. You always have the answer. So, and I kind of goes into what I'm saying is like, I've always had that open door policy. It's like, if you ever need anything, hit me up, let me know.
Right.
And as you guys both know, I have allowed my unread text messages to just
Pile up.
grow to a point where I don't even feel comfortable trying to empty the shit out at this point.
They used to have an app for that.
Shit, point me in the right direction.
I don't know if that applies to the iPhone now, but I know they used to have it.
I will
So
openly
yours
say
just
this.
says always delivered, like it's never seen.
Yeah, well, I don't have seen on anyway.
Oh,
but
you're
I
that
have-
type of dude.
I have 5,
I'm just kidding.
except for certain people.
I'm totally kidding.
I have almost 600 unread text messages on my phone right now.
Jesus.
And I don't know how to ever. I don't know
Again,
how to ever get back to zero.
I do not have that
at
many
this-
people hitting me up.
At this
Like,
point,
I think there's got to be an app. There's got to be an app to clear that stuff.
Well, I don't want to just like clear it, like legitimately get back to zero. I don't know how to do that. Like I
Just
have
delete
no
threads,
idea
man.
how to.
Just delete threads.
yeah.
And you know what I do to make sure I never get there? I always delete threads that are unimportant conversations.
yeah.
I delete all threads.
Yeah.
Just get it out the way, because I hate the notification thing. Period. So if I see it there, it's just like,
Let's see.
That's our anxiety kicking
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
for sure.
I hate that too.
577 as of this moment.
brother.
I hope those are group chats because literally what?
Some are.
Okay.
I'm sure at least 7 of those threads are.
Okay,
group
I was
chats.
about to say that's a lot, but yeah.
It's a lot of text messages.
I don't know, man.
No, but I think it's important. Like I don't think like anyone who takes offense, unless you just completely dropped off the planet. I think anyone who takes offense, maybe they're not taking accountability for the level of energy that they're sucking out of people.
Without getting too personal, too many times that happens. And I realize it's my fault for always being there because I'm wired that way. But when I can't be there, it seems like it takes a really long time for somebody to say, wait, maybe they're going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not necessarily your fault that you can't give me the energy that feels like that's his fair reciprocation. But everything else after that, it's like, I could just be going through shit.
Have you ever I've done this to multiple friends. I actually just did this to a friend on the way here. I was I called her and I was just I was thinking about you. I wonder how you're doing. And she was super appreciative of that. And I've done that where it's someone who's always the listener. It's sometimes you just want to call them and be like, man, someone was on my, you were on my mind for some reason. I try to do that the best. I don't always do it, but
Right.
sometimes I do that where I'm just hey, how are you? Because it does
You know what happens after you've been the listener for so long and then you don't get that? When you do get it, sometimes you don't like, it doesn't even matter at this point. Like, I don't need it. Like, I found a way to be my own energy. I found a way to self-soothe. And even though I might be that for you, I can't rely on you for that. And that's no fault against you, but I just found another way.
Yeah, you like you learned how to do it yourself. You mastered
Basically. Yeah, that was a really rough thing. That just recently happened. Like within the last 2 years or so.
Where you feel like you've
I can
adapted.
Yeah, I can listen to you talk all day long. It's not necessarily going to take a whole lot of energy from me, but I know that I can't necessarily get that energy from you. So I have to give it to myself.
Yeah.
So that's a rough situation. But it still happens today. People are just like feel like you just didn't care, or you're just not there, or you disappear, and just like, my bad. Like, I listen to everything that goes on in your life.
But it's nobody's job to be there. I mean, mind you, like, it's hard to say that. I know, because I mean, like,
People get comfortable in that.
yeah,
though.
it's
That's the thing.
nobody's job to amend your situation. I mean, again, we have people in our life, and we hope that they will be there when times get hard. But I think that's an important lesson to learn, that if you don't have anybody, because there'll be moments in your life where you may not have anybody, that you have to do it yourself.
Yeah, and those are moments though. Like when that person is not there, that person that you always go to is not there because they're going through their own thing. It's just like, oh shit, this is what this feels like, and then you might actually get a glimpse into what this other person might be feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Zach, when you were saying that you haven't done this in the last, like, couple months, like, you haven't been able to, like, give your energy, were you, like, communicating that to people, or you're just not responding?
No. Okay. I haven't even had the energy to communicate that.
Yeah. And that's true.
And it kind of goes, like, you guys both know, and I apologize about this all the time. I am increasingly terrible at responding to text messages.
I don't think you're that bad, though. I don't ever take offense.
I think it's because it's been I've asked a question.
It's been an effort.
Yeah.
You guys have responded with like a semi-suggestion or question.
Yeah.
And then I don't say anything, and I go back and it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I get you guys got lives, though.
Yeah. And that's another thing, though. Everybody, because we are addicted to our phones, the phone is in the hand. Everybody always assumes.
Mine isn't.
Yeah.
Mine isn't.
As
it shouldn't be.
Or like I said,
but guess what? Even if it is,
sometimes I just like don't. That's a good word of energy. Like sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to say right now, so I'm gonna wait on it.
even if it is, that I get that a lot. Phone's always in your hand when I see you, but you're taking this long to respond to text messages. So
that's none of your business.
First of all, it's my fucking phone.
I don't want to talk to you.
You didn't pay the bill. And I just might not want to respond at that moment.
That's actually a good. If you paid the bill, would you be able to respond?
Listen, if you want to pay the bill,
If you pay the bill, I will respond promptly.
red is on.
Wait, that's like that's a very bad, unhealthy behavior. Could you imagine? I'm like the next person. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll pay your bill.
Right.
What's up?
Just so I can get immediate text messages.
That's
But-
that's unhealthy.
But we
Ran
feel
out of text messages.
yeah, we feel entitled to people's time. Genuinely, we
That's a
we
good-
do.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and as
In the age of
in the age of phones and attention and all of these things and a lot of entitlement, it's just like all of these things that we soak up in. It's like
I love that. Wait, I love that. Say that again. We feel entitled to people's time.
1,000%.
That's a good little
Absolutely.
quote.
Because you guys know how it goes. This is something we don't have to talk about.
I
But
know,
you know
but
how it goes.
it is. I never really thought about that. Like, I never really thought about the fact that I have entitlement over.
That can go into a relationship conversation, but I don't know if we want to go there.
Yeah.
Table it. Let's table it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel attacked anyway.
Because we have another topic that I think is
Yeah, Mr. Corporate Man.
don't bring me. Yo,
I'm
He's
sorry.
really coming at your corporate.
That was kind of
That
fun.
is-
That was kind of fun.
that is a rough one.
No, but the only reason
See,
why
I don't even want to lead into this
No,
topic.
I'll do it. But we were talking about the work wife and the work husband and how
Phenomenon.
that can and still does to this day affect the relationship.
It's fucked up, man.
That's all you got.
No, I'll say this. It seems like a harmless dynamic initially. People always think it's like, oh,
Nope.
that's just my work wife. It's like, all right,
Nope.
you do realize you use the word wife, right?
Yep. That's my work husband. Literally had it said to me while I was on the phone. I was just like, all right, cool.
You guys, the Jim and Pam phenomenon.
Yeah.
Roy was sitting there thinking that Jim was her.
If you can see it,
Yeah.
it's happening. If you
Yeah.
feel it,
Hey, Roy was cool with it too. He was like, yeah, that's your little work boyfriend. I get it. It's whatever.
Until, yeah.
The
So
mess-
that became her husband.
Yeah.
yeah, for real. The messed up part is though, when let's just say that things are stale and dry at home, I know what it feels like to actually be excited to see a specific woman
Get those little
at
butterflies in your stomach.
the job, because we were getting along the other day. We cracked jokes, we laughed, or if there's an after work function and you get to see this person outside of work,
It's exciting to have a crush,
Happy hour.
isn't it?
it's addicting. It's
Yeah.
addicting for sure.
After work happy hour is the biggest problem.
That's a
with
fact.
having a work wife or work husband.
That's a fact.
'Cause it's like, all right, now alcohol's involved.
Yes.
And also, how many affairs is it? It's usually the someone at your job.
Of course, you're
Yeah.
spending more time with these people than you are with your actual significant other.
And it's not reality. It's always you thinking about, oh, what is this person like?
Yeah,
Like when
it's
you're
the fantasy of curiosity.
when you bring your like situation to the work and you're just like, oh, this dude's getting on my nerves, like blah blah.
And you're sharing it with Jim,
Jim,
and
yeah,
Jim's gonna fucking listen.
Yeah.
and he's gonna give you some advice. I would never do such a thing.
Some great advice.
Yeah, no, it's gonna work. It's like, actually, that worked out really good, and then it falls apart. It's like, man, I just wish somebody understood me the way you do.
yeah. I think that can get, like I said, if you but I was saying that obviously this this time period where we're talking about not being monogamous anymore, right? A lot of people are having this conversation. So my thing is, and again, I do not agree with this, I'm just giving it a different side.
Okay.
Is that if you think that this is harmless and this is just a way for them to kind of, like I said, a lot of people say that it's natural to flirt, it's human nature to flirt, and maybe you've been with this person for 10 years and you're just like, I miss that flirting. Again, I'm being devil's advocate. I do not agree with this, but I'm just saying, like, what do you guys think about that? Could that
Go ahead.
save your marriage?
Go ahead, Zach. You got it.
Short answer? No.
Okay, yeah.
There's
You're dooming your shit.
Yeah, there's small little moments that happen, and it's almost you're chipping away at something. So when you don't figure out that issue with your boyfriend or husband, and then you go to work and you express it with the work husband or
Yeah.
work wife, and then you get to vent and get all that stuff out with this other person. Then you go home, you hold on to that resentment. You don't really address it.
Not with them.
Yeah, so y'all not really feeling each other. So you guys watch TV, you eat, and you go to bed like usual. You guys don't have sex that night. You go to work the next day and vent to your work husband or work wife. These are all
It doesn't solve the
These
issue.
are all small little chips, and this person is taking in all of your stuff, and they're understanding you. They're seeing that you have needs, and they like you. They fuck with you.
But what if you're both married? What if they're both married?
Listen, they fuck with you, and you guys are both sharing this. It's going back and forth. An exchange of energy is happening, and they're seeing where, oh man, as a man, I
see this gap.
I have dealt with a lot of women who was like, I know what you're missing, and known exactly what it was.
Yeah. Manipulation. Yeah.
And to be real with you, it starts off very harmless, but as you keep investing into your work husband or your work wife, you're taking away from your actual relationship, you're just chipping away until the dam actually breaks. And guess what? Now you have feelings for this person.
Yeah. I agree with you. But I think, like I said, I guess it's hard when you're attracted to somebody, I guess, at work.
Listen,
Stay away from them.
listen, I used to call it the
Far away.
Listen,
yeah.
I used to call it the +2 effect. I used to call it the +2 effect.
Please explain.
I'm about to break it down. When you work with the opposite sex, because you're around them all the time,
Mm-hmm.
when you get to know them, they go up 2 points on where you find them attractive.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. I understood.
When
I
you
understood
work
that.
with them?
I understood.
When you're around them like that,
I understood that way better than I wanted to.
yeah, yep, you find them attractive 2 points more than you normally would. So if they're a 5, she's a 7 because she aight. And you see her every day. You're getting to know her.
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
All of the things that naturally happen in a relationship are now happening with this opposite sex that you're investing time and energy to unknowingly.
And it makes you want to go to work. right?
just-
So it's like an extra 2 points because it makes you want to go to
Listen,
work.
To add to this, alcohol also adds points to this, and
By 5.
being out of state also adds points to this. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I've known a lot of I've known a lot of people who had have affairs with people at their job. So that's why I'm like, that's what's alarming to me is like,
I'm telling you.
because like I said, it's that, yeah, of course you're at
Plus
work a
two.
lot.
Plus
a lot of
two.
time. You probably seeing that person more than you're seeing your wife or husband
That's a fact.
or boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever.
Yep. And then when you start actually thinking about what you're going to wear to work the next day,
You're buying new slacks
She-
and whatnot.
when you
She
actually,
this is her favorite color.
yeah, when you get the compliments, all those look good on you.
Yo.
So now, whenever I put this on, I know he's gonna compliment me on this. When I wear this shirt, I know she's gonna compliment me on this.
All right, guys,
It's-
have you guys ever had a work husband or work wife?
Yes.
Long ago.
Yeah, me too. I was
Yes.
like, I flirted with this person often at work.
See,
That's what I'll say.
See, and when you were talking about like
That
how
was a long
the
time
whole
ago.
flirting thing is like, oh, it's natural. It's like, no, that shit's fucking dangerous.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Mad dangerous. It's mad
It's very dangerous, and it happens, man.
I will
But
say this: I had a work wife. For their protection, I'm not going to say how long ago, but I had a work wife before, and like everything was cool, and their boyfriend wasn't shit, and I knew that, and I was single.
Yeah.
you saw the gap, right?
I saw the gap, but
Okay.
I
All
would never
Cross
like,
the boundary.
I would never cross the boundary.
Nah, but you just know it's there.
But I knew. I was like,
Yep.
eventually.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's like I feel like you know what you are to them. You're their crutch a little bit, or
Of course.
something. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
and there's a flirt there that happens, and then next thing you
Yeah.
know, it becomes a thing.
So-
But is it kind of
Sometimes-
exciting because you know nothing's gonna come of it?
There are also people that use the work wife / work husband just solely as a confidence boost.
Yeah.
yeah.
And-
Again, I was
and they
single at this time, guys. I
And
wanna-
they have
Yeah.
zero intention of ever pursuing it any further than that. They just
Yep.
appreciate
It just feels good.
the confidence boost.
Yep. It feels good.
And see, that's what I was saying is like in this day and age, people are saying that that's one of the things that has been suppressed in a relationship is that.
Yeah,
Because-
that natural flirting thing.
Yeah, and the confidence that, because like I said, when you after a while, when you see the same person naked for 20 years,
Yeah.
it's hard because you don't get that like feeling again. You don't get that excitement. And again, I'm not
Yeah.
justifying. I'm just saying that a lot of people are saying that that's what
well,
the
like-
endorphins are what we're missing, right?
I'll switch it up though, because
not tripping.
I'll be like,
I'm not
nah.
agreeing with this. I'm just saying.
I'll be like,
I want
nah,
to give
I
the other
still
side.
like that freckle on your ass though. Like that shit's still cute to me. Like I'll still spice it up like that, and I'm
Yeah.
hoping that I can keep things going in the relationship when I do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. I'm
Like,
just scared. I'm scared. 20 years is a long ass time. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying that this is a conversation that people have been complaining about for.
well,
a
yeah,
long
but
time.
but that's
Being in the social media age and digital age,
Yeah.
where literally you can pull up your phone and find, for lack of a better term, a replacement.
we have become greedy.
When you're in a work environment, that was the original, like, Plenty of Fish,
Yeah.
Tinder,
yeah,
Bumble, all that
the
stuff.
old age. Yeah.
It was, this girl at my job likes me. That's awesome. My wife hates me.
Yo,
So
that's real.
that's where it was originally. It's like, all right, I do have options.
When the relationship is falling apart, that's when those relationships at work bloom the most.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem too. When you do have options, you find things to distance yourself from your partner.
You find things to distance yourself
good
from your
point.
partner, and also when things go wrong with your partner and you have options, you're a lot less willing to figure it out and fight.
Yep.
For the
Because
relationship.
this requires work, and this is an easy transition over here. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I do
Wait.
not agree with this. Okay, I do not want.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Nothing ever came of your work wives and work husband
They
situations?
were in a relationship. I was single. They were in a relationship.
Got it.
Nothing ever come.
But nothing ever come. I didn't do. I know, of course, I never crossed that boundary.
Got it. Okay, that's smart.
But
That's
we
smart.
flirted. Yes. We
All right,
flirted.
for sure. All right.
And that was inappropriate, guys. I wouldn't do it again. Okay, I learned from my mistakes.
If you're a natural flirt, you can't say that. Just letting you know.
What?
You just it's definitely gonna happen again. If you're a natural flirt, it's gonna happen.
I always say I'm like I get okay. I don't want to not take accountability, but I'm also super friendly. I don't know.
That's true. It can be taken the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
yeah, I have nice
Yeah.
guy vibes all day.
Yeah.
But if
I've
things
been-
get awkward, I get awkward.
Yeah,
'Cause
true.
I'll get-
Oh, okay, I
I'll
got
get-
you.
I'll
Yeah,
get
'cause-
super awkward.
Because I've been told I'm flirting, and I'm just like, fam. All I did was ask her how it is.
My
will
friends
get-
will tell me like, "Oh, he really likes you. Like you were like you guys were flirting," and I was like, "Oh, that guy? I don't like him at all. But I am nice.
It can
I'm
go.
gonna hang out. Yeah,
If it's natural that way, it can go either way. You can get
Yeah.
your wires crossed.
yeah."
Shut that shit down.
Oh, again, and if I was in a relationship, I would not be that friendly. You know what I mean? I'm very much like that. I'm not gonna be friendly to.
I think
to
that's
men in
something.
general.
I think that's something that I'm personally.
It's facts, okay?
If Amanda was in a relationship, she would not be on this podcast.
Wait a second. That is a big facts.
Oh wow!
That
Okay.
is big facts.
Yeah. Wow.
Of course. You guys think about this, okay?
It wouldn't have worked out.
No, it would. That
It
would
wouldn't have
not have
worked
been
out.
a good conversation.
It wouldn't have worked
If
out.
I had already started the podcast, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
That's
was-
different. That if
Yes,
they came into it.
yes.
I got you.
But
fam, I was
let
single.
me
and
bring
had-
this
I
to
was
the
single and
table.
still had issues.
Yeah, it's. I'm at the Gentleman's Club podcast. Like,
Listen.
Luckily for me,
She understands.
luckily for me, she understands that this is one of my biggest passions.
Right.
And she doesn't take this away from me. She will have questions.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
I will have to answer them.
Right. That's fair.
no, but I'm saying this is the other thing. When you guys started, it was 3 guys.
For sure. And it was no problem.
Right.
Absolutely.
So now, thinking about me, right?
Right.
I'm with
Yeah.
2 guys. This is not a good situation.
All right,
for-
we'll just have the conversation. Why not?
Right.
Yeah. No, it was
Yeah.
it was an interesting conversation. I'll just say that.
I got you.
yeah.
Obviously, there's no issue now. There's no issue. You know,
Because we be
Everything's
yeah
all
we be
good.
kicking it like we be kicking it upstairs. You know what I mean? It's like a family affair.
Oh yeah. Right. And like I said, it's just.
but initially when it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, no, there's gonna be this girl that comes on the podcast and like she might stay. It's like, who is she?
And who knows who?
And guess what? I respect her for that. I respect her
As you
for that.
should. As you should.
You
gotta
should be
the
wary.
You got to
You
be the
should be
gatekeeper.
wary.
You got to be
Absolutely.
a gatekeeper. That makes sense.
But babe, I don't know.
I don't know her. I don't know her.
I ain't got nothing to do with
Convenient.
it.
Convenient. Oh my goodness.
It's not convenient if it's the truth.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's rough.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, I remember we were even talking about that. I said when you're in a relationship, you have to set boundaries in your life.
I was not.
There's
set-
certain people you
yeah.
just can't be around
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, setting boundaries was a difficult thing for me. Because if my intentions weren't there, setting a boundary was always. I was just like, well, what's the point of doing that? Like, I have no intentions on doing that. So for a long time, it didn't make sense to me. But
Right.
nowadays I completely understand.
Yeah.
But there was a
When-
time period where I didn't. I was like, man, you tripping? Like just
Yeah.
to make because you insecure? Like, no, we're not doing that.
Right.
I'll put it to you like this.
And yeah,
And I'll take it past the work part. There are certain people that you know that you're always going to be flirtatious with, regardless of past history, et cetera, et cetera.
Damn.
When you're in a relationship, your partner is going to see that and look at it in a certain way, and they're going to
Damn.
ask you about it.
Damn.
And your response is going to be, "Oh no, that's nothing."
Damn.
Yo, she was rubbing on your back. Fuck you mean that was nothing?
Yeah.
don't touch the sole of my man's back. Period.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
And eventually you realize it's like, okay, if I really want to keep the peace in my relationship, I have to avoid being around her because she's not respecting the boundary of me being in a relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
And and again, like I just feel like it's just.
I got
go
a
ahead,
quick
go
question.
ahead.
When it comes to those boundaries, right? Do you guys think that people are actually having a conversation with the person they need to set the boundary with, or are they just expecting them to find the boundary, and if they don't, they just distance themselves?
They're expecting them to find a boundary.
We just talked about this.
I don't like that shit.
Me blocking people.
But listen, I genuinely don't like that shit. If somebody is crossing a boundary, there is no. If you want to keep that friendship, there's nothing wrong with saying, "Hey,
Here's the thing, though.
this is what.
No,
yeah.
I'm going to retort that.
Okay.
If you know I'm in a relationship,
Yes.
you know that you're crossing this boundary.
So they don't care.
but okay,
Okay, so you're in a relationship with a woman, and one of the girls that you kick it with all the time when you're single, yada yada yada, y'all hands with one another, but you don't actually do anything. She puts her hand right on your thigh.
I love Zach's
While you're
energy right
while
now.
you're at
Yeah.
the bar, sharing a drink with one another. It's
Right.
not y'all didn't go out
Right,
together,
right.
but you just seeing each other at the bar and you're sitting, you're talking. She puts her hand right on your thigh.
Right.
Your partner sees that. How the fuck are you gonna explain that to your partner?
you literally address it right there on spot.
off.
Shit.
You literally address it right there on spot.
No, but my thing is,
Yo, let me talk to you real quick. Hold on one second.
I'm leaving immediately.
yeah.
But
Like, babe, let's go.
But listen, but that's and don't get me wrong, the messages can have the same result, but I think it's just better to address it right then and there. Yo, hey, look, check this out. I know we drinking and everything like that. I'm in a relationship. I don't want to disrespect my relationship.
She knew that before she did it,
that's
and you know she knew that.
I was
Y'all
about
were
to say
talking
those
about
people
that.
don't care. They do not
I know,
care.
I know, but check this out. So, but when you address it right there on spot, you're not going to be able to get away with this.
Guys,
let me address this right here and now so we can cut out that whole passive behavior.
Guys, can I say something that guys always say? Why we can't be friends? We can't be friends.
Yo, that's the corniest line y'all ever came up with.
But I'm saying, like,
that's the corniest line y'all ever came up with.
No, we can't be friends. I don't want to be your friend. And again, if your only interest was this like sexual tension, this flirty tension, I don't even need to be. Yeah, that's what it looked like. I don't need to be friends.
I thought it was like. My bad.
I said sexual tension.
Do not.
I stopped. I'm good.
I said tension, not the act. Okay.
Oh, okay. I got you.
What I mean is, if that's my relationship with them, like I don't. Why do I need to interact with them at all? If that's the only relationship I've ever had with them, no.
Yeah, no, of course. I just think you have a better chance of that person if you cut that off right at the. Oh shit. You know what? That was my bad. I'm sorry. You can apologize to my partner while she's here too, so we can get that all the way out the way. Guess what? We're never gonna have this issue again.
Ashton, let this girl apologize to me. I will. Come on.
You wouldn't accept it?
No, I wouldn't accept it.
Ma'am, is that not the energy that y'all want from men?
No, block her and don't talk to her ever again.
Yeah, I knew the answer.
Check this out. We can do that. Listen, we can do that, but I'm literally in real time. It's not one of those, because guess what? When you get the opportunity to I just move away from you and I just never talk to you again and I just keep my distance, guess what? That door is still open.
I know.
That door is still open.
She doesn't owe me an apology. You are the person.
No, but hear me out. If I do not correct this behavior in real time as it's happening,
I see.
That door is still open. So I can move away from her, but I can go back to that whenever I wanted to. I shut the door immediately with her addressing it right there. That is extra added security. I locked the door right there in front of you. Is that not the energy that y'all want from your man? Just saying.
I think that just like the situation that you're giving me right now is like I guess that sounds good in theory. In execution,
right?
I don't want to.
It don't work that smooth.
I know that, and my only point was maybe let's start doing that more to provide that comfortability with our partners. Because guess what? I don't want you going out tonight because I know girls are going to be all over you.
Because I know that bitch going.
But listen, you've seen me in action in real life like when that situation has happened. It just provides security, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think there could be a moment where you'd be like, hey, bro, no. But I don't think the girl needs to say anything and apologize to me because I know her intention.
Oh, no, that was more so of a joke. It was kind of like, I was like, nah, you can apologize to me. Apologize to my girl while you at it, while you standing here. You know what I'm saying?
No, the energy. Okay.
All the shit that women say that they want. This is what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. No, if I saw my man shut down something.
Right.
Ooh, that is fire. Like, yeah, of course. I would love that energy.
Okay,
yeah,
all right,
of course. Like, in real time, shut it down.
Listen, and that's all I was trying to get to.
Shit don't go that smoothly.
But no, absolutely not.
I'm telling you.
Why are you saying that, though? I'm trying to understand.
I'm telling you. Don't make me say why. I'm just telling you.
All right, I got you. Okay, I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to just trust it. I'm going to just trust it. That works, man. Yeah. That works. Where we at on time, cuz?
I don't fucking know, man.
We got to find a constructive way. We got to find a constructive way to come back to what you're talking about.
33. I don't fucking know what you want from me right now.
Hey, look, man.
He's trying to just tell you.
Right.
He knows from experience.
I hear you. This is episode 53.
Shit still didn't work.
See that? Okay. Now you're right. You're right. There are aggressive women out there.
I'm one of them.
Oh shit! Okay.
No, I mean aggressive to like be angry. I would never.
Oh, I'm talking about the other side.
No. I'm so sorry. Please, I am not labeling myself as that. No, I'm an aggressive. Like I'm very protective of my relationship.
Okay. All I'm going to say.
Hey, you know what?
Okay, this is what I'll say.
All right, go ahead.
I've made it clear. Didn't fucking matter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I get you. Okay, so that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to challenge is I hear that a lot from a lot of women. I'm very protective of my man. No, the fuck y'all.
Wait a second.
Y'all not.
That accent that you gave.
I don't even know where that accent was. Because never.
Hey, but check this out. No, y'all not. Y'all passive and y'all protective in my face as the man. I don't want this, or this happening. But not
in the 3 snaps.
No, but not in real time. Not in real time.
I'm dead.
Y'all
puppy dog energy in real time.
I'm
facts.
rude.
Y'all won't say nothing. Y'all mad at me about what she did. I ain't had nothing to do with the situation.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that.
You saw how I handled it.
Exactly. But you still mad at me.
No, but I think my thing is that First of all, I don't want to embarrass anybody in public, but secondly,
Do y'all pull her to the side?
no, she is not in a relationship with me. You should respect our boundaries, and I'm watching you.
But I am.
And to be real with you, how you overprotective?
Zach is so triggered.
How you overprotective about your man if you're not gonna go address shorty that just tried to pull up on me?
Because shit, I'm not in a relationship with her. You need to have boundaries. If men are approaching me, I'm shutting that down immediately.
Oh.
So you should be the same match in the same match.
Okay, so
Flashback.
So when you're saying that you're overprotective, you're not necessarily saying you're externally overprotective. You're more so internally overprotective. Is that what I'm getting? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
I've yelled at people in public. It's hard for me to say.
I'm just trying to understand. 'Cause
I'm very disrespectful.
I just hear that a lot.
I've had to cut out early from events.
Okay,
Yeah.
but check this out though.
I will say something if it's like blatant, but
That's what I'm saying. I would respect those words if I've seen you in action. Where if she's coming on to your man and you didn't like it, and you say, "Yo, let me talk to you outside real quick," and you go address shorty, "Yo, I understand you think it's all cool. We kikiing, haha, but I need you to back the fuck up because
I
that's
know,
mine."
but no,
And that's what I associate
I'm
with
too
with being.
grown to get into an altercation
Yeah, I
with
was gonna
somebody.
say, like
Come on.
in your early 20s, those conversations happen.
I'm not about to fight someone.
But
like,
listen. We're in 2021, and common sense is still not.
what if
fucking
she
common.
doesn't know that's my man? I don't know if
Let-
that's true.
Then
She knew.
that overprotective energy that a lot of women claim that they have, you're establishing that when you pull her to the side and let her know we're nipping that in the bud right now.
But if I stop his behavior, that will stop every girl from coming.
He didn't do anything.
I don't understand what we talking about right
what
now.
I'm saying is if you put off something or you're allowing the conversation to continue.
Okay, I understand that, but I'm saying
Like immediately if a girl approaches you and you can see that she's interested, you need to shut that down immediately.
okay, but listen, where we're coming from is you could do all of those things and you could still be upset at me.
That's correct.
Can we? Thank you. Give me a foot.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I need.
That's all I wanted.
That's all I wanted. We good now. I'm done.
Didn't do a damn thing.
Hey, but
wrong.
look, y'all ain't really about the energy y'all be talking about. Y'all be puppy dogging that shit. But anyway, that's it, man. What
That is
episode it?
hilarious.
That was hilarious. I needed to get to that point.
Again, I don't care.
That's that bullshit, man. That's that bullshit. Episode 53 of the Gentlemen's. Wait till she's done laughing.
Club.
This is horrendous. This is the worst showing I've ever seen.
Gentlemen's Club Podcast.